Well, welcome back, my friends, to another Riding with Scabber. Car's probably gonna blow the hell up, so if it does, we'll just pull off and chat for a while, keep me from cussing everybody out. I got to put a new water pump on it. Yeah. So here's the deal. That has zero to do with this video, other than if I get mad and start yelling and cussing at the car and not another driver. That's what it is. So I'm pulling up the stoplight here. It's bad that in this day and age you got to specify that. Look, when I was a kid and we'd go stay with somebody, I'd go stay with my buddy Jason or Mickey Beecher or one of them boys. We'd load up with an uncle or a cousin, like something like that, be in the back of the truck. They'd be drinking, no seatbelt on. We're in the back of the truck. Everybody was fine. Everybody's fine. Now, oh my God, if you don't wear a seatbelt and a harness and one of them special helmets, and if you're not watching 10 and 10, oh my God, I can't even get started. There are days I just wish I weren't here. So here's the deal, and I mean dead, that's what I mean. I would rather be dead than live around a bunch of bullshit. And I hate both parties. That's why we don't do politics, religion, or her. Just before, oh my God, I don't want to hear it. I could give two shits. I care about that wallet in my pocket and that lady at home. Other than that, don't give a damn. Scab, did you hear? No, because I don't watch TV. I don't listen to your pundits. Anybody that sends me anything political, oh yeah, okay, trash, gone. I hate that shit. I despise it. There's gotta be more to life. You don't like it? Take your gun, go out there and shoot the shit out of everybody. Well, I'll make a vlog and everybody will watch my vlog. Nobody gives a damn. You're 30, anyway, let's get back on track. So I went to the post office today, and I mailed out 3 more packages. So that's a total of 6 packages. These are the tracking numbers. Thank you to Keith News, Stephen Sabo, Jacob Lamb, and Nathan Pierce. Guys, thank y'all so much. You know what you did. I'm super duper appreciative to you for that. Thank you. So here's the plan. I picked up my customs slips. Got one. I'm gonna fill them out. Stefan Klaus in Austria. So glad Stefan won. And my guy in Canada, dude, your name, it's just going from me, but you're in Canada. So here's the plan. Tomorrow, I'm gonna ship out the other 4 packages. Saturday, I will ship out the 2 out of country. And again, guys, it's not a matter of money or anything like that. It's a matter of time. I get off at anywhere from 4:30 to 5:30. The post office that I go to closes at 6. It's right by work. I'll never make the one in Green Coast Springs. I think they close at 4 or some stupid shit. But anyway, the plan is 4 more tomorrow, and then I will ship the out-of-country stuff Saturday. That gives me plenty of time to fill everything out, get everything ready. What am I carrying today? Well, same shit I'm always carrying, really. But I got my Emerson CQC8 that I really enjoy carrying. And that thing, while I'm waiting on traffic, that thing's been rode hard and put up wet. I love this. I like Emersons because they're just tough. And somebody asked me today, he said, Scab, you ever had any QC problems? I keep hearing this. I've heard it too, but here's the thing. If I don't experience it, I can't speak on it. And the person asking was like, dude, I've never had a problem. I hadn't either. That don't mean there haven't been problems, okay? I can tell you this, my experience with Emerson, fantastic work knives. I have done kind of manual hard labor my whole life. I enjoy that. I really do. Not during the heat, I don't enjoy it, but this knife and my CQC7. And I think the thing is this, guys, it's not always the blade with me, but this handle. Now this particular one, the CQC8, was designed for the SAS. And before I knew it wouldn't, Scab. Yes, it was, because I talked to Ernie Emerson. And Ernie said, Scab, that was actually designed for the SAS. So, I know you know everything, Mason, but, this trumps it. So, I like the CQC7. I got that. I'm going to show you a knife I don't like. First time on the channel. And this is really, really strange for me. And I thought it would be hard to say, but it's not. I love everything about this knife. I love the blade shape. I love that handle. This lock. It's a button lock. And this is a Rosecraft. And listen to me. I've told y'all a million damn times. I'm not the QVC. I'm not. But I love and I respect Andy, and I love Swags and Hawkins and Chase. And I do. I hate that knife. I hate the button lock on that knife. It scares me. And Joe told me, he said, Scab, you're going to break it, man. I had trouble, blah, blah, blah. And I've got that in my head now. So am I going to review the knife? Yes. Am I going to be fair about it? Yes. But I'm nervous with it. And I'll tell you what I don't like about the knife. If you're going to make a knife like that, and this isn't a criticism at all. In fact, Andy, if you watch this, man, I fell in love with the blade shape, and I always like Rosecraft's handles. But and I try to look at this objectively, right? Because I try to look at stuff like this. Not everybody's going to like what I like. Matter of fact, I'm probably at the other end of the spectrum. I mean, and a lot of guys go, yeah, but I love what y'all like, a lot of what I like. I get it. But for me, to truly love and to truly like it, like I can appreciate it, right? Like I can appreciate, and I do love some slip joints, but for me to just be like, dude, I'm carrying this, it has to be tough and it has to hold up. I've done manual labor again my whole life, right? And I enjoy that, but I have to have something that I can go, not balls out, because I always try to view a knife as a tool. So when you watch my reviews and stuff, if you don't see me in a stump, trying to arm wrestle maneuver it sideways, I'm not going to. At this point, I'm somewhere in the low 270s. I've lost more weight, but I've lifted, I've worked my whole life. I can snap every knife I got. And that's not arrogant, that's fact. I have zero touch. There's certain demonstrations, tests you'll probably never see on my channel. And it's not a matter of, oh, you scared to, no, I'm not scared to do it. I'll break it. I know I'll break it. I'm telling you I'll break it. Because it's me. And that goes back to what I say a lot and I preach a lot and I know I'm redundant a lot. But the knife, if it comes sharp, is only as good as the reviewer allows it to be. So if I take and I snap a knife and it's not in the proper context, well, man, that knife sucks. No, it don't suck. I have zero touch. It's not speaking on anybody else. God forbid. Everybody seems to get their panties in a wad these days. And I can tell you this, I spend 25 hours a day worried about me and I don't worry about what anybody else does. I know there's 24 hours in a day. It's an old saying. I get it. But for me to love it, it don't have to be bomb-proof. It don't have to be bulletproof. But a knife like that, see, you can't, to me, if you're going to have a knife this size, then have it to where I can take it to work. Now, am I going to review? I've answered this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to review it. I'm not going to pull off of it. If it breaks, we're going to show it. But we're going to show it in the proper context. What I would like to see on that knife, is either a frame lock. I think a frame lock would be dope, or a lockback. Something that, and again, it doesn't have to be, oh my God, I could throw this, off a 40-story building. But it has to be able to, cut the harder materials. It has to be able to withstand a little bit of impact, and not really in use, but I'm hard on things, guys. I try to buy nicer boots, and I'm going to make a point with this. I try to spend anywhere from $100 to a couple $100 on boots, and anymore, that's not expensive at all. That's the lower end. But I go through boots probably every 3 to 4 months. Even when I bought $300-400 boots, 3 to 4 months. So I'm just hard on things. I'm physically hard on things. It's a matter of a lack of touch. I'm heavy-handed, and I'm sharing this with you not from a tough guy. That's not at all. And I'm somewhat of a klutz. Like, you'll see from time to time Megatron working on her brakes and things like that. She doesn't let me touch her car. I've broke a lot of shit. Now, if she needs something broke loose, I'll do that. But it goes back to touch, and I'm working on it. But again, my point is with that knife, and not to belabor the point, I've already done that. I'd like to see it tougher. Now, here's a knife, and I don't know the name of it, but I love this little thing. I'm probably going to use it tomorrow for Flipper Friday. And let me just say this. Let's all do this tomorrow. It don't make a shit what brand you have. It don't make a shit the price tag. Let's all do Flipper Friday tomorrow. Let's do it. I tell you what. I'm going to put out a video at 8 a.m. Have a flipper on you. If you got a channel, let's do Flipper Friday. Just do it in a short. I enjoy those type things. I didn't used to, but I've gotten to where I really enjoy those things. Here's my favorite, and then I'll put the knives down. And when I tell you this is like my favorite flipper budget knife. It is the Luzon. It's the 4.5 inch cold steel Luzon. Hey, and listen, I don't know if people just, you know, it's crazy because the more subscribers we've gained and stuff, I found that people that, I ain't gonna say it because it won't come out right and I'll look like a bigger asshole than I am. Listen, if you like cold steel, you like them. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. I don't, whether it's, and I love Work Tough gear. I love Rosecraft blades. I love cold steel, but listen to old Scab. I don't make a damn dime off any of it, and I don't try to. That's like people with Scab, this guy needs to put a link. No, this guy don't. If this guy bought it, I'll put a link. If a company sends it to me, I'll put a link. If somebody sent me a knife to review, or somebody, I'm not looking this shit up. Sorry, I'll tell you what it is gladly. I'm just never going to be that guy. Well, so-and-so does. Well, good for so-and-so. Go hang out with them. I'm not mad at them. Shout out to Big Red EDC. I love JB. I bought more knives because of JB than anybody else. That's a damn fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That dude's a link putting some gun, and I love him. And shout out to Big Red EDC. He does his stuff right. He's set up right. I'm not. And anytime I've ever put a link, well, Scab, you sure about that link? I'm sure of this. I don't give a shit if you use it or not. I'm positive on that one. And that's not mean. Somebody will get mad and they won't come around for a week. Ooh. It's not meant to be. I'm just telling you. I don't even know how we got here. I don't even know why I'm doing the video. Other than I just enjoy doing videos and riding around. I know what I wanted to do. I already did it. I've been to the post office. We're going to finish our raffle this week just to rehash that. That's about it. Head to the house. Oh. This weekend, shout out to Timbo437, and shout out to Donnie B all day. If the good Lord's willing, when I get home, man, I'm going to put out a review. Now, it's either going to be a knives by hand, or it's going to be the Croco D-Bad combat knife, which if I get that today, and it's just, man, it's crappy. Y'all probably see the clouds. If I can get that done, yes, please turn on your hazards. That's an incredibly smart. Why not just pull the hell over? No, let's ride like this. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Pull over. I would rather ride with my hazards on. Oh yeah, you're an idiot. Pull over. If I gotta ride, yep, on the phone, I don't know if I can make it, honey. I'm gonna keep riding because Scab's behind me. Oh, just pull over. Hey, if the car overheats, you know what I do? Whoop, make a video. It ain't hard. Life is not hard. You get all, oh man, I watched some ass clown this morning on Instagram. And you guys do know. And you guys know when you see like the shorts with my life be like, and it's asbestos and Zeus and the little Asian guy that's all excited to be alive. That's all bullshit. Y'all know that, right? Like Dan Blitzerian. Dan is Mr. Old Scab. Back off the Cypionate, son. I've done more. I did steroids from the time I was 22 years old to about the time I was about 49. Okay? It was, hey, you don't look like it now. Listen, let me say this too. I power lifted for years. Got destroyed, right? When you stop training and you keep eating, muscle does not turn into fat. It's a physical impossibility. Fat does not turn into muscle. Again, science. I know that's over some people's head. Muscle don't turn into fat. Fat don't turn into muscle. I don't know why the hell we're talking about this. My point to you is, but you keep eating so the fat covers the muscle, and that's pretty much what's happened on Scab. Now, I was never Mr. Olympia. I had a friend that was, Dexter Jackson, good friend of mine, actually. What the are we even talking? Oh, my point to y'all is this, and I don't know Dan Blitzerian or any of the rest of it. I know you got to back off that test, son. When you look like a damn chipmunk, oh, I know I don't tell y'all. I'm watching, these alpha guys. I'll get up at 2 in the morning. I go to the gym, and then I do. Oh, shut up! God Almighty, shut up! Nobody gives a shit if you go to the gym at 2 in the morning. I'm gonna write my vlog. Look, Dick Lick. Your life and your job is social media. Hey, man, more power to you. I'm trying to get there. But you know what I'm not going to do when I do this full time? I'm not going to sit here and lie about getting up in the morning at 2 o'clock. What you do is you go out drinking all night, get you some good shots for Instagram. You have you a cc of B12 laying on the dresser. Did it a lot. I'd get home from being at the bar all night, hit me a cc of B12 in my quad, wake up the next morning like wasn't nothing there. And then they go out and they make these dumbass workout videos that no human being alive will ever benefit from. I transformed my body in 45 days. Well, I know that if you start taking testosterone, it starts showing physiological signs in 21 days, 17 to 21 days. I know that for a fact. If you start taking trenbolone enanthate or trenbolone acetate, and you take it correctly, which most people do not, you're going to show signs in about 7 days. So I'm sure you did transform. But Joe Blow over there eating Twinkies, and I adore Twinkies, ain't going to do that, right? So all these assholes, I get up, I'm motivated, and if you're not working, yeah, shut up, dude. Shut up. Nobody gives a shit what you do. Because I guarantee you, and this is one of these guys that just, I told this person, you didn't tell nobody shit. They'd have smacked the shit out of you, juice head ass, and you'd be over there teared up in a little roid rage. We little tighty whiteys. We way off base. I don't even know what the hell we're talking. I'm going to wrap this up, son. I'll be talking about stuff I don't want to. Listen, I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. There is no point to this video. We'll get about 200 views and head on to the house. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. That's the outside. Screwed that up. Here we go.